Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 5 of my British Empire playthrough. We're not currently at war. We finished up with this issue that was going on down here in South Africa. Oh good, we got some recent arms sales. And we are rewarding the Canadians for their loyalty. We're going to be going all the way through all of this. So after loyalty rewarded, we might do reconciliation, or maybe friends in far-flung places would be better, so I can get a 2-for-1 special, so to speak. Alright, no manpower whatsoever. What is this? What is this? The Colony and Protectorate of Kenya, established in 1920, has for a long time been a hotbed of unrest and tension between the white ruling class and the native African peoples. Racial segregation in the colony has been commonplace since the establishment of the East African Protectorate in the late 19th century. Is this part going to start off with another uprising? Oh, it says uprising right there. However, it would seem that tensions have today reached breaking point. The Kikuyu people dominate the region and have today risen up in revolt against the colonial government with large-scale riots and skirmishes, successfully paralyzing Nairobi and Mombasa and subsequently hampering our ability to reinforce local garrisons. Sporadic skirmishes have been reported across the entire colony. If we do not take action soon, then this nationalistic fervor is sure to spread to our other colonies. Okay, so instead of colonial unrest, which is here, we're now getting colonial uprising. So this yeah, it's just made things a little worse out here. Although we're not getting the political power change. 25% consumer good factories. Jeez, it never ends, does it? Well, anyway, once I'm done with the Imperial Scientific Council, maybe I actually should. Let's take 35 days to renew an interest in the Royal Army, just so we can actually. Then again, we're already mobilizing people. This is really tough to say. It's a tough call to make. No, yeah, I'll probably still do it. We're going to renew the interest in the Royal Army as soon as this current focus is done, just so I can actually start training some divisions while I'm doing everything else. My technology might start to fall a little bit behind, but I just need more people that I can call upon. Also, did I decide whether or not I'm just so stuck. No, the tanks can wait. 460 days. No sense in doing it. No sense in adding more to the heavy tank pile because I can't build them anyway right now. So let's focus on what do I have the least of. Heavy tanks are at 8, fighters. Let's get more support equipment queued up for right now. We're going to dump everything we've got into the support equipment. Oh, right, anti-tank. Never mind. Okay, so let's come back up here. We'll get that there. And now the anti-tank is filled, and we'll try to get more going. As far as the naval dockyards go, we've now got some. Alright, once these are done, we're going to switch over to the super heavy battleships. And I need to get some screening ones in there too, eventually. Let's trade with Sweden for right now, and keep also trading with Venezuela. Okay, this is a puppet of the Brazilian People's State, so they're probably going to win that one. Okay, and let's try to keep more military factories getting cranked out. Maybe some more naval dockyards eventually too. Want more of those for my navy. Alright, what is this? Deploy units. We have units ready for deployment. Just these ones? Just the one? No. It's really foolish. Now, oh yeah, I was also going to crush revolt in East Africa. If we are to prevent widespread destruction amongst our East African possessions, we must move firmly and swiftly to quell the ongoing revolt in the region for 30 days, get -1 political power. So that'll actually put me into the negatives daily. However, there's not really anything else I think I too quickly want to get. I mean, some of these are pretty nice. Still might do the medium tanks because these are really good bonuses, but it might be better to just put down the rebellion. And while we're at it, let's take a look at what this royal review of the Raj does exactly. Just to review, following the Indian Rebellion of 1935 and our recent recovery from the London stock market crash, the time has come for us to launch a full review into the administration of our largest colony. If we can successfully modernize and reform their government, then we can continue our rule in India for a very long time. However, this will require major reform to succeed. Well, I want the Raj. It is the jewel of our empire, after all. What is this? France condemns our rule in Africa. I know the French aren't saying that. I know the French aren't saying it's wrong for me to be colonizing Africa. The French Foreign Ministry made a statement this morning regarding our attempts to quell the ongoing revolt in East Africa, stating that our rule in the region has done nothing to assist in the development of the native peoples and that we have brought nothing but fear and destruction to Africa. The French Foreign Minister concluded with the demand that we change our attitude towards our African colonies for the benefit of the natives rather than for our own selfish needs. Such a statement is mostly rhetoric, but with passions high in our government over this statement, there is a growing movement to demand the French retract it. We can lodge an official protest. The Get event rebels receive foreign supplies, or demand they issue a retraction. Okay, here's the problem. I think there's a error here, because when I hover over lodge an official diplomatic protest, it says they get the event rebels receive foreign supplies. If I say demand they issue a retraction, they get event Britain launches diplomatic protest. So I would want to tell them to issue a retraction. Well, I guess either way, I'm going to like them less, and the political power goes down. Okay, I'm going to go with demand they issue a retraction. Dang it. Hopefully that's not a super duper important thing. Whoa! Okay, loyalty has been rewarded. Okay, now we're going to get to decide this. Anglo-French diplomatic standoff in recent days. A growing diplomatic spat between the British and French government has been continuing over a native revolt against British rule in East Africa. Initially, the French government issued a formal condemnation of the British government in its effort to quell the revolt. In response, the British government has recently issued a formal diplomatic protest over perceived French meddling in their affairs. It is unknown at this time how long the revolt will last, but this is simply another sign of poor relations between two former allies. Yeah, and they really should mind their own business. Okay, so we have to really quickly renew the interest in the Royal Army. We need to reimagine and revitalize the image of the Black Watch, the Highlanders, and the Grenadiers in order to attract new men to our armed forces. So we seriously need to get that to fix this recruitable manpower we've got here. Now, for aiding the eldest, Canada is a massive landmass with bountiful natural resources. With the resources of the British Empire firmly behind it, we could turn Canada into a real industrial powerhouse. The only question is how. If we spend resources to open new factories, we could ensure that Canadian production becomes the envy of the world. And with all that empty land, there is plenty of space to open new factories, particularly in regions where there is higher unemployment. However, there is also massive deposits of oil in the Western Prairies, so much that it could rival the oil reserves of the Middle East. Am I trading them for oil? Well, what do you know? Actually, let's stop getting so much from from Venezuela for a minute here. I'm so sorry, Canada. Let's get it from them. Also, does Canada have steel? Yes, they do. All right. Sorry, Sweden. Much better. Okay, back to this. Perhaps it would be best to send some British trained explorers and miners out west to aid in harnessing this resource. Then again, eastern Canada is the hub of the country and is unfortunately heavily separated from the west by vast plains that make movement west nearly impossible for both administration and military. Perhaps by investing in the Trans-Canadian Railway, we can bring the east and west closer. So I can give them civilian factories, I can give them resources, or I can give them infrastructure. 3 civilian factories is kind of nice. How many do they have right now? Oh, they've already got 33, so it's not going to make that big a difference. I think the oil is going to be for the best, and I think the resources overall are going to be better, so I can keep trading with them and just try to keep it in the family, so to speak. All right, we're almost done here with this training. There's just that one cavalry brigade here. All right, that's looking good, and look at that, we're already in the positives for the manpower. Got some arm sales. Good, all excellent, very excellent. We're now down to only, quote unquote, 43% of our consumer good factories being eaten up by all this. All right, What's happening in the rest of the world? This thing's almost done. Alright, Germany has begun its war against Poland. Are they going to get, is France going to get in on this action? It doesn't look like it. It looked like these guys all formed an alliance together. Poland, Zapadoslavia, and friends. Looks like France will stand alone. I guess I could jump in. But do I really want to? Alright, next up. It's late 1938. Could get like these engineers ahead of time or something. Oh, I don't even have motorized equipment. Okay, let's get that. How am I doing on... Let's see, we've got 86 civilian factories. Some of them are being used. Okay, that's fine. Let's set that up. Alright, prepared defense complete. That's complete. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to be able to get all the manpower I deserve. Now, next up, friends in far places. Our relationship with Australia and New Zealand has been strained in recent years, especially with their losses at Gallipoli. We must reaffirm our strong bonds with their nations and assist in their development to uplift them industrially to the same degree as our nation. So for them, I might do the military factories. But we'll see what kind of resources they might provide us. You see, there must... I've done the review of the Raj, right? Didn't I click that? Internal politics. Was there really nothing for that? For doing... Assist India development. No. I don't like this. There must be something. What have we got? The Indian People's Front out here. Provisional India. Rajasthan, Orissa, Hyderabad, Bombay, Bihar, Punjab, and etc. and etc. and etc. But there must be something more. All right. What's going to be the priority? How many planes do these guys got? 1.8 thousand. Okay, let's start dumping a bunch into fighters for right now. Actually, let's get this into fighters, this much into close air support, and then naval bombers after that. Launching of the RMS Queen Elizabeth. Improved version of the sister ship. One of the skills of British craftsmanship doesn't do anything. It's just a little flavor of it. Okay. Oh, Valkist Ostmark. They released them. Ernst Kaltenbrunner. Okay. Alright, we got some more naval dockyards that are available here. Okay, so we're dumping a bunch into the super heavy battleships. Let's go for, maybe cruisers, but I'm already using an awful lot of chromium. Maybe we could just go with light cruisers for now. Yeah, we'll start making some light cruisers to kind of screen for us. Let's put these... Here, we're going to put them all in the Greater London area until I think of something else to do. Wow, look, wait, if I didn't know better... No, yeah, Poland's going to die. Never mind. Yeah, Romania's coming up from the south. It's just too much for them to deal with. Did Sweden join? Okay, they're doing an agreement with the Soviets. Oh, they've become collectivists. Alright, so wow, the Third International is looking pretty strong, or I should say collectivism as a whole is, because you got the Soviets here. The Swedish Republic's gone collectivist. Spain, Italy. It's interesting how this is all playing out. Oh, let's stop that. Brotherhood targets the RIC. Oh, the Irish. The Irish are being such a pain in my butt. Alright. So much still to figure out. See, this is tricky because I've said before I want France and Germany to just kind of destroy each other, but the Soviets, this could really become a problem. Alright, friends in far-flung places. Debt long overdue. You guys can just pause and read this. It's kind of the same thing. Do I give them civilian factories? Do I give them resources? Or do I give them infrastructure? See, if it looks like I'm going to give them steel and aluminum. So that'll make them good trading partners, but also it might be enough to help them kind of kickstart their own armies. Let's see, they don't, yeah, like, they don't have a whole lot of steel. Perth and Northern Ireland. You see, yeah, because then New Zealand will get steel. All right, we're going with resource extraction again. All right, that's done. Reconciliation. Jeez. Oh. All right, this is the last 70 day one at least. Ooh, what have we here? No. No, no, no. Look at that. Hundreds of thousands of available men now. That's exactly what I was hoping to see. So, we want to make, yet again, like I've said, some more divisions. Let's take a look at, well, who's got a lot of recruitable population? You've only got 45,000. You got 109,000. Africa's at about 100,000. The British Raj is down to 20,000 under Wallace Churchill. I don't expect there being much here in Palestine. Yeah, only 24k. So let's make some Australian special forces. I think they would like that. British Empire. Here we go. The Commonwealth of Australia. Do they already have Marines? No, they do not. Do they have anything I could convert into Marines eventually? Oh, that's a good template. I like that. I like this a lot. Let's call these the Rats. And let's see how much I can actually change them. No, I can't give them any Marines right now. What can we do here? Oh, here you go. I know that's not exactly a dingo, but... Or wait. Is there any Australian fun stuff here? Oh, there we go. The emus. Oh, shoot. I got a hotkey on my keyboard. Here we go. The emu corps. Or the emu divisions. Maybe I could give them logistics or something. But yeah, let's do that. We're gonna, we're gonna try to use up... I'm going to try to use up other of my puppets' manpower anywhere and everywhere that it's possible to. Alright, that's great. How much do they still have? That's actually going to run them right out. Let's take a look down here. What are we going to be short? We're short 98,000 manpower. Alright, how about we bring it down to 12? Is that better? They're going to still be short 22,000... I guess I could just mix together 9. I could just mix together the Australians and the New Zealanders. All right, cool. That's set. Now, New Zealand, we'll put you right next to them. Well, how much... Actually, I just thought, how much does New Zealand have? They've got 7,000 men. Goodness. Well... Ah! They have Marines. Now we are talking. Alright, so they've got some Marines. Let's give them engineers. We're not going to have very many anyway, so why not do something like this? Wait, we can't... What is the deal here? Why can't I add Marines myself? Am I missing something here? We'll just, we'll fill in the gaps with regular infantry. Do something like this. Okay. Recon, engineers, maybe anti-tank. This will in fact impact 0 divisions. Yeah, for now. Okay, so let's do that now. How many of these New Zealand Marines can we make? Okay, cool. We can make 6 whole ones. Yeah, that should be fine. We're still going to get bonuses when we attack amphibiously. We're getting that plus 38%. Yeah, we'll be fine. That'll be just fine. So what we do is we'll probably mix these together into under a single general. The Marines will create they'll attack coastlines, and then the emu divisions come in to clean things up. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, we're still not done with the motorized, so I guess I may as well take the ahead of time here. just to knock it out. Alright, we still have a whole lot more available to us. How many... Now, let's take a look at the Dominion of Canada. What do you bring into my table? Armored divisions. You see, that could be interesting. Creating the heavy tanks and using an already pre-made division template or something. Have Canadian tanks. But the thing is, they're kind of far away from Canada. They're far... Well, everything's overseas, really. Actually, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So let's duplicate this. And let's just do what we can for right now. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best we can do for the moment. Alright, meanwhile, they must have a decent enough looking template. Yeah, this infantry... Oh, wait, no, that's not them. Dominion of Canada. Template 3. Template 3 looks pretty good. How about here? No. No. Definitely no. Okay, so we're going to go with template 3. Canucks. See, if we're going to be a federation, everyone must do their part. Canucks. Is that how it is with 2 C's? I'm sure it is. I'm sure I'll be corrected if it's not. Oh, shoot! It's fine. They just started. Come on. Come. There we go. Okay, so that's done. And let's get as many Canucks as we can queued up. Does that put me? Still good. Oh, a little short on the towed artillery. I think that'll be fine. All right, more generals must be assigned. Richie. Yeah, you know, I already know what I'll call the Canadian tanks, the Mounties. Oh yeah, now what did I name these Marines? The Kiwi Marines. All right. We'll let them keep that for a while. Okay, now I know not a ton has been happening thus far. Let's go ahead and actually put some more into artillery. Start redirecting some there. Get the oil going. Get more from those new reserves that Canada now has. Still don't see any sort of India thing, which is really annoying. Prepare the reconquest. Oh, here we go. The Indian subcontinent may have broken free from our grasp, but we have promised to return, and return we shall. Has completed focus imperial burdens. Is that the foreign policy tree? Yes, it is, and it will only take 7 days. Okay, now we're talking. Let's get some action going here. So we've got these other sorts of divisions ready over in this area. These guys are training up. They're still ready to go here. And then it looks like it's going to unlock decisions where I can start to eat up these Indian break-off states. All right, so how many divisions do I got down here? All right, the Diamonds of Natal. This is something with South Africa. Once again, we can give them some civilian factories. How many do they have? They've got 3 and no military factories. So I guess resource expedition wouldn't help them much. Have they already taken their focuses that give them military factories? Oh, they only could pick one or the other. All right, this is kind of tricky. Let's give them some civilian factories, and hopefully they can figure this one out. All right, now down here to Imperial burdens. It's only going to take us a couple days. Kingdom of Lithuania has capitulated. There goes the East. We're already in 1939. Channel exercises. With the worst of the London stock market crash now over, our focus has been turned once more to the tensions between ourselves and France, as well as the lingering possibility of open hostilities on the European mainland and overseas. The Admiralty has therefore approached the government with plans to launch a large-scale naval exercise up in the English Channel as a means of not only ensuring that the Royal Navy is up to the task of defending Britain, but also in an effort to send a message to the French that our resolve is as strong as ever. Instruct them to move forward, or there is no need with this. This is tricky because I was just thinking, like I was like, what else only takes 7 days on the focus tree? And I think it towards integration. Oh, never mind, that takes 70 days. But still, 100 political power right now could be nice. It's going to lower our stability. God has called upon the British to bring civilization to every corner of the globe, to deliver the barbarians of the world from the darkness into the light. We are the torch in the darkness, the light in the void of barbarism. For the sake of mankind, we must not fail. You're right, Edward. Okay, but here's what we're going to do. Check this out. I've got 29 days to select this. We're going to let the Imperial burdens go by. Now let's refresh this. I need 100 political power anyway to prepare for the Reconquest. Now, I'm pretty sure I can go to war with France later, and I could just justify on them manually. I'm in no rush right now to antagonize them, not until them and Germany hit each other. So we're going to say there's no need for this, and we are going to prepare the Reconquest. Okay, so every time I select one of these, it will give me an annex war goal. All right, first thing is we definitely want Bengal. Is there a limit to how many I can queue up? All right, I just have to be neighboring them, so I can't just queue them all up at once. All right, and we also want Travancore. Excellent. All right, let the Reconquest begin. So are these guys ready to go? Yes, excellent. So we're going to take all you. We got you right here. Let's see. You are going to be the... Oh, we've already got an Eastern Command. Let's put you under the... Well, they're not Scots, they're Australians. Oh, I don't know. We'll just say the Aldershot Command, because I like that Tiger. I'd also just noticed I don't have a general for these guys. We'll give you to Cunningham. And I need a field marshal for here. Or wait. Oh. Oh, I see the problem. Yeah, put this back in the home army. Now back out here. Let's get you there. Alright. We should be able to deal with these guys. They've got 16 divisions at most. Now, meanwhile, let's get right back to getting towards that 5th research slot. I think creation of the ISAC, the Imperial Science and Aeronautics Academy, is going to be the best because it's going to lower everybody's research time. And it seems to give the biggest bonus. Oh, no, they're all plus 20s. Never mind. I thought the others were plus 10s. But we're going to do that. Okay, and I could go for Travancore. I could maybe do like a naval invasion thing, but we're in no rush there. So I want to save these Eastern Command guys for potential reinforcement. There goes Poland. Let's just do this. Go. Let's definitely also change this color, though. To anything but that. Alright, go, 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 go. You gotta be aggressive. We got a whole subcontinent to take back. What's happening? What's happening? Okay. Alright, that was weird. Things kind of lagged on me for a second there. And we're still mobilizing, right? Excellent. So really the biggest problem we have now is the population in my puppet states. So we could take this really, really, really ahead of time. But I'm going to wait. Work on my industry. Alright, cool. We're just rushing right through them. Very nice. Maybe we can go after Travancore once the New Zealand Marines and the EMU divisions are done. There's another railroad bombing. We definitely are going to have to do something about the Irish. Okay, so maybe then once I'm done with that... How long would this take? 70, 35, 35, 35, 35, 70. Maybe Irish Home Rule should be done, and then we'll finally do the Federation. Modify Imperial Upheaval. I don't know. I do like all of these green bubbles that I'm seeing. The return of the Raj, with our rule in India restored to yet another bit of land on the Indian subcontinent. The time has arrived for us to return it to its rightful owner and our loyal puppet. Alright, cool. So now that we've got them, we're really in business. Wait, the Ottoman Empire is justifying on us? But, wait, remilitarize Istanbul. What, because it's a threat to me or something? That's right, we guarantee the Greeks. Well, they got 59 divisions. You know what? I think they'll be fine. Oh, but the Ottomans might join the Pact of Steel. You know what? The Greeks might have to be left holding the bag here. I just don't think I can justify going and taking care of that. Alright, next up, construction speed. Alright, come on. Bring them down. Bring them down. The return of the Raj, with our rule in India restored to yet another bit of land on the Indian subcontinent. The time's come to return it to the rightful owner and our loyal puppet. Thought I'd already did that. Okay, that was weird. The return of the Raj. Is it doing this for like every individual province I take or something? I'm a little bit confused. Alright. Motorized equipment. You're next. Return of the Raj. Yep, I guess it's just every tile I take gets given back to them. Wait, whoops. No. Drag this down. There we go. Excellent. Alright, the Emu divisions are done. How about the New Zealand ones? Not quite. Boy, that pop-up's gonna get annoying. What is the issue here? Oh my gosh, they don't have nearly enough manpower. Okay, what if I do this? How short are they now? 18,000. Shoot. That's so annoying. Am I seriously only going to be able to have... Whatever, let's just shoot these out. Why doesn't everybody have as much manpower as me? It's okay. Let's just start moving them over here. So we'll give them to Platte. And let's delete this. Okay, so once we're through here, we're going to have two things that we border, and we're going to be able to start moving a little bit faster. I'm probably going to prioritize coming south towards Travancore, because why bother with a naval invasion if, well, how many divisions do they got? They've got between 4 and 5. Okay, check this out. Let's get all of our colony forces some new orders here. Can I just convert all of these into regular Royal Infantry? Yes. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I mean everybody. Wonderful. Okay, cool. So they're not Marines, but they're much better than militia now. So what we're going to do is set up a few of them for this. Just going to have some of you drop in here, and the rest of you... Or wait, let's get you guys to come in like that. Now, where's my closest navy? We have some ships here, and I guess they won't have much that they need to fight against because they don't have any navy at all in that area. But I need my fleets. Where's my fleets? Here we go. Oh, those are divisions. Need fleets. Southern England, Sub-Saharan Africa. I guess some of you can come over here, but no, I need something a little better. Here we go. New Zealand division. That's what I'm looking for. Convoy escort right there. Much better. Mexico finally declared on the United States, as it usually does. Yeah, let's get you over here. Make sure it's all covered. All right, return of the Raj. Now, let's see if I could just take Calcutta, and then we'll call it a day here. Wait, what's happening? Why can't they move? Oh, is the British Raj technically not involved in the war? Ah, there's your problem. And immediately we've come back to the green bubbles. Yep, we're just going to walk right into Calcutta, and that should be enough to get the capitulation. Return of the Raj. Now, you see, this is all giving me some nice, tasty political power. I mean, not political power, army experience, which is going to be good. Of course, we're going to give all this back to the British Raj. So what I want to do with the army experience is, with the British Raj, I want to make some 40 widths, some big Indian, just enormous Indian divisions. And they've already got over 200,000 manpower to draw upon with just this little corner of the Raj. So we are going to ride the Indian donkey towards world conquest. The British shall rule the world! Anyway, I'm Conquering History Games. I will see you in the next one, and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.